Okay, so it just turned 11 o'clock. I'm sitting out in my car today. I cleaned my car, freshly cleaned, and there's pollen all over it again today, so now I've got to clean it again. So I just want to have my coffee. I've already had my coconut water today, so I only have 18 minutes. I can't figure out how to get longer on my phone, but whatever. I just wanted to sort of talk about myself. I decided to try something different today while I'm drinking my coffee. I'm usually in my living room right now. Earlier, a lot earlier. I usually get up at 7:45, but I had a really bad night last night, and it's 11 o'clock now. So I'm still drinking my coffee. But yeah, I'm usually in my living room, either reading or writing, and I really can't do that today. I don't have time to write anymore. There's just so much going on, and it takes me a long time to get everything down. So I just figured I would video it instead and see what happens there. So I'm drinking my coffee. I'm writing things down as I'm going to. My name is Jessie McAllister. I am trying to be known as Jessie Mac because I came from being Jessie Arvello, and it just rolls off the tongue pretty easy, but now I'm Jessie Mac. So there's me, Jessie Mac. Okay, so I went to John Casablancas. They took their course, and I'm here to tell you right now it's not a scam, but we can get into that a little bit later. I wanted to talk about, basically this is about me. I might talk about, other people in my life, but it's not like I'm talking about them. It's just about how everything affects me. This is about me. I really do believe in mental health. It's very important, especially everything that's happened to me lately, the last year or so. Everything totally different from what it was not even a year ago, really. My mom had to move in with us. We're newlyweds, and it's just kind of weird. We've been together 7 years. My husband is the most fantastic husband on the planet. Couldn't ask for a more perfect husband in the universe with everything that we're going through, and it just seems like we're trying our best, and it's very, very hard. And I didn't think that the second that we got married, it seems like all this stuff happened, and one after another, it's not stopping. And so yeah, mom moved in with us. She has dementia. She got kicked out of her place because it wasn't safe for her to be there anymore. So she lives with us, and I thought it was going to be cool. Like, I thought it was going to be fun, and I thought, mom and I, we would do stuff, we'd go places, not worry about anything. But it's very, very hard, and it doesn't get easy. It's not getting any easier. Just when you think things get easier, something happens to change it up, and then you have to readjust to that. So it's not like it gets easier, it's just like how you handle it, how you adjust to it, pretty much. So I'm trying to be positive throughout this whole thing. I feel like I am a pretty positive person. I don't think I would have gotten this far if I wasn't. So yeah, I just thought maybe I would get my thoughts down before I explode. We didn't have a really good night last night. I didn't sleep at all, and I guess like what I've learned at JC is to just put yourself out there and see what happens. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna see if Haley could help me post this to YouTube or something. So we'll see what happens, because one thing I've learned from JC is that you have to make things happen on your own. I mean, I do have an agent. She's great. I went on an audition, So far, just one, but it wasn't right for me. Like, I wasn't at the right place at the right time, which is fine with me. Things happen. So I am a firm believer in everything that happens for a reason. And last night, I was kind of discovering that things are coming into full circle, I guess. Like, everything does happen for a reason, and I'm realizing it. I'm a firm believer in silver linings, but when I think of silver linings, I think of the clouds for some reason. I don't know why. I just like look up and try to find that silver lining that's happening with whatever's happening in my life right now. It's kind of hard sometimes. Sometimes the silver linings are right there and they're seen right away, and then sometimes I have to, like, you know, look and move through the clouds just to see where that silver lining is, and it's real hard sometimes. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying my best. I left my perfect 9-to-5 that I had to take care of Mom, and it's not fun. It's not, which is okay. Me leaving that 9-to-5 is fine, and I don't, like I said, everything happens for a reason. I'll talk about that later, about my 9-to-5 that I had. But it's something that I wanted for a long time. And you know how you just start somewhere, and at work you start somewhere and you just keep bettering yourself, more pay, you know, better hours, that kind of thing. And I feel like I got there with that 9-to-5, but then after a while, like after I don't know, a year and a half or so, I started getting bored. And I feel like I get bored easily with things. So that's why I figured I'd try this. I'm only 7 minutes into my 18 minutes, so that's good. Maybe I can finish my coffee up. So I'm trying to write everything down so I don't forget where I'm at. But mainly the reason why I'm making this video too is to, I guess, find my passion. And I think that's what life is all about. Finding your passion, finding why you're here. And I feel like I'm getting closer. That I know why I'm on this earth. That I'm trying to figure out what God has in store for me. And ever since we got married, we've been married, our anniversary's coming up, May 5th. Super excited, but I don't know if we're going to be able to go anywhere because Mom, I can't take her. I don't want to take her. This is the time that Keith and I are supposed to be starting a family, but we can't. And it sucks. So what I'm trying to do is find the positives in everything, but you can only do it for so long, is how I feel. You can only be that positive person for so long before something happens, and then you just, like, you're like, what the fuck, you know? So last night, Mom was talking to the dog next door. I don't know why she loves that dog. That dog just, he's a miserable little demon, and I don't want to say it that way, but all he does is bark and bite. And I know Mom, she's not supposed to go over there, but one day she went over there and Gregory bit the crap out of her knees. And this was before. But I don't know why she loves that little dog so much. It's just like, yeah. Him and Diva don't get along either. Yeah, so I have a dog. Her name's Diva. I love her so much. We'll get into her a little bit later. So yeah, I would be in my living room right now. Did I say all this? I don't remember if I did or not. I'm usually in my living room either reading or writing, and since it's so hectic lately, I can't write. It takes a long time for me to get things out of my brain, so that's why I want to try this instead. But I do feel like I need to put myself out there. Let's see what else. Oh, Haley lives with us. Haley lives with us until I guess school's over. So I would be there right now in my living room. John Casablancas is over, and that sucks. And oh, we can get into how it's not a scam. It's absolutely not a scam. So getting back to my husband, he is perfect. Couldn't ask for a better husband. But last night he said how our marriage is in trouble, and I try my best to keep him happy. You know, he doesn't have to worry anything about home. I cook, I clean, I do the grocery shopping. You know, I try my best to get out of bed every day, and I do. I get a shower every day. But I don't think he's very happy right now, and I know he's not happy because we might not be able to go away for our 1-year wedding anniversary. And there hasn't been anything that's stayed constant since we got married. The only constant is change, and that's downright truth. I'm at 12 minutes. Time's gonna run out before my coffee runs out today. But that's pretty much about me so far. You know, trying to be that positive person, trying to find just how to get through life the best way you can, and trying to find why you're on this earth. And I feel like I'm getting closer. And I didn't sleep at all last night because I was thinking about this, thinking about what I was going to do, how I was going to express myself before I explode. And I don't really think that I've been to therapy before Keith and I got married, and I felt like I was the most put together person in the universe about it, because I thought like maybe I would be like a crazy what do you call those, bridezillas or whatever, but that wasn't me. And I was fearing that I would turn into that, so I went to therapy. I had an hour session. I was out of there in like 20 minutes. She didn't want to hear from me. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you even here? There's nothing wrong with you, she's like. So we'll see if this helps instead, since I don't have time to write. And I really can't read today because I screwed up my eye yesterday. Like a piece of ash fell in it when we were having a fire last night. And we've had a fire the last like four or five nights in a row. It keeps me calm. And I'm really hoping that this is going to help too. But that's pretty much what's going on. I'm trying to think of things I can name this little thing that I have going on here. I was like mornings with Mac, or coffee with Jesse or something. I don't know. But I have to wash my car again. and I just washed it yesterday. I feel like I'm living in Georgia. Like, Jamie's car is always covered in pollen. I've never seen it this bad. And she had to wash her car every day, and she had a black car. And my car is like crystal gray, it's called. It's sparkly gray, and it's really cute, really pretty. But yesterday it looked like there was lint all over it. So I had to wash it. Now I gotta wash it again. So I feel a little bit better talking out my feelings. If not one person watches this video, it helps me. But I hope to continue this, like a video diary, I guess, of everything that's going on. I have big plans for myself. Some interesting facts about me. I want to accomplish 2 patents by 2020. I want to at least be in 1 commercial. I have an agent, but I know a lot of these things that if you want things to get moving, you have to do it yourself, which is true. Oh, and shout out to my good buddy Ryan for showing me that. If you want things done in the entertainment business or anything, you have to do it yourself. You can't wait on somebody. But as my agent says, you know, I feel like she feels like that I'm a good person to make some money off of. But basically her way of, I guess, dealing with everything that's going on, what she says to her clients is that hurry up and wait, which is, you know, what I do. So again, trying to be positive. I guess we'll talk about, like, one thing. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have on this, because I have a lot of space on my camera that's been used up and I have to get rid of stuff. So thanks. Time's almost out. It's gonna stop me, but I'll see what I can figure out. And I'm probably never gonna even watch this video. So I feel a little bit better. My little coffee therapy session. And actually gonna run out of time before I run out of my coffee. But yeah, thanks.